For over 4,500 years, one colossal structure has stood as a testament to human ambition, a puzzle that has baffled historians, engineers, and dreamers alike. The Great Pyramid of Giza. How did an ancient civilization, armed with little more than simple tools and sheer determination, construct a monument so massive, so precise, and so enduring? Today, we re-dive in deep into the sands of time to uncover the secrets behind one of humanity's greatest achievements. Let's start with the sheer scale of this project. The Great Pyramid, built for the pharaoh Khufu, consists of an estimated 2.3 million stone blocks, each weighing an average of 2.5 tons. Some of the granite beams in the king's chamber weigh up to 80 tons. And here is the kicker. These blocks were fitted together with such precision that you couldn't even slide a credit card between them. All this was accomplished without modern machinery, without iron tools, and without even the wheel for transportation. It sounds impossible, right? Well, let's break down the theories. The first major challenge was quarrying the massive stones. Most of the limestone blocks came from a quarry just south of the pyramid itself. Workers would cut deep channels into the rock using copper chisels and stone dolerite pounders. Then, they'd likely insert wooden wedges into the channels and soak them with water. As the wood expanded, it would crack the stone, freeing the block from the bedrock. For the harder granite, which came from Aswan over 500 miles away, they used a more painstaking method of pounding the rock with dolerite balls, slowly chipping away to shape the blocks. Imagine the blisters and the sweat day in and day out under the scorching Egyptian sun. Now, how did they move these behemoths? The granite from Aswan was likely loaded onto massive barges and floated down the Nile River during the annual flood season. This would bring the stones much closer to the Giza Plateau. A recent archaeological discovery of an ancient papyrus, the Diary of Mira, confirmed this. Mira was an overseer who described transporting limestone from Tura to Giza via a system of man-made canals that led right to a harbor at the base of the pyramid. This discovery was a game-changer, solving a huge piece of the transportation puzzle. But getting the stones to the construction site is one thing, lifting them hundreds of feet into the air is another. This is where the debate really heats up. The most widely accepted theory for a long time was the use of a single, long, straight ramp extending from the front of the pyramid. The problem: to reach the top, such a ramp would need to be over a mile long, requiring almost as much material as the pyramid itself. It just doesn't seem practical. So, scholars have proposed alternative ramp theories. One popular idea is the zigzagging or switchback ramp on one face of the pyramid. This would be much shorter and steeper. Another compelling theory is the internal ramp, first proposed by French architect Jean-Pierre Odin. He suggests that workers built an external ramp for the bottom third of the pyramid and then constructed a spiral ramp inside the pyramid, as a door casing 2 whole blocks to the top. This would explain why no evidence of a massive external ramp has ever been found, and could also account for certain anomalies detected inside the pyramid-S structure by modern scanning technology. It's a fascinating idea that the solution to the pyramid-S construction is hidden within the pyramid itself. Think about the sheer number of people this would require. For a long time, the popular image was of thousands of slaves being whipped into submission. But archaeological evidence tells a very different story. Excavations of a workers' village near the pyramids have revealed that the builders were skilled, well-fed Egyptian laborers. They lived in organized communities, ate meat, drank beer, and received proper medical care. They weren't slaves. They were a respected workforce, likely motivated by a combination of civic duty and religious devotion to their god-king, the pharaoh. This was a national project, a symbol of a unified and powerful Egypt. The workforce was likely rotating, with about 20,000 to 30,000 people working on the site at any given time, cycling in and out over the approximately 20-year construction period. Let's talk about the incredible precision. The base of the Great Pyramid is almost a perfect square, with the sides aligned almost exactly with the 4 cardinal directions. How did they achieve this level of accuracy? For the alignment, they probably used the stars. By tracking the rising and setting of a specific star or a pair of stars, they could create a true north-south line. For leveling the massive base, they may have used a network of water-filled trenches. By marking the water level on the sides of the trenches, They could create a perfectly flat foundation across the entire 30-acre site. It's simple in concept, but brilliant in execution. As the pyramid rose, so did the complexity. Inside, they had to construct the Grand Gallery, the Queen's Chamber, and the King's Chamber, all with intricate passageways and sophisticated structural elements designed to distribute the immense weight from above. The red granite beams above the King's Chamber are a marvel of engineering. They created 5 stress-relieving chambers on top of the main chamber to prevent the roof from collapsing. This shows an advanced understanding of structural mechanics that is truly mind-boggling for the time. So, let's put it all together. The construction of the Great Pyramid wasn't the result of alien technology or a lost super-civilization. It was the result of something far more impressive: human ingenuity, meticulous planning, and an incredible amount of hard work. It was a project that combined the knowledge of architects, the skill of quarrymen, the strength of laborers, and the logistical genius of administrators. They used copper tools, water, wood, and stone. They moved multi-ton blocks using sledges, ropes, and the power of the Nile. They lifted them using sophisticated ramp systems, either external, internal, or a combination of both. And they did it all with a level of precision that still astonishes us today. The Great Pyramid of Giza is more than just a tomb. It is a monument to what people can achieve when they work together towards a common goal. It proves that with enough time, dedication, and clever problem-solving, the seemingly impossible becomes possible. The mystery may not be completely solved, and new discoveries are still being made. But each new piece of evidence brings us closer to understanding the incredible story of its creation. The legacy of the pyramid builders isn't just the stone structure they left behind. It's the enduring spirit of human potential. Thanks for joining us on this journey back in time. If you enjoyed unraveling this ancient mystery, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into history's greatest puzzles. Let us know in the comments which ancient wonder you'd like us to explore next. See you in the next video.